eternal, every moment of every day. All we need is open up the Torah portion and see what it says. It's God's everlasting guide, by its mitzvahs we abide, brightening our lives and showing us the proper way. So if you're living with the times, making sure your daily life's divine, yeah, you gotta watch Rabbi Benny's Torah videos today.
Welcome to the Commentary Center's video blog with the Torah portion of Vayechi. We're finally hitting the end of the line with the book of Bereshit, and we're about to close the lid on the Jewish people's earliest years of inception, when we were just a small, peaceful family of morally conscious and God-serving shepherds.
Good evening, Mrs. Goldstein. You're perfectly on time. Isn't that right, darling children?
Okay, I wasn't totally honest there. It was a small family, but they still had their dysfunctions.
Kids, I'm sick of this. Put on your seatbelts, I'm turning around and going home. I'm turning around and going home this second.
Well, Vayechi speaks about how Jacob spent the last 17 years of his life in Egypt. Then he got sick, he blessed all of his kids, and passed away, buried in the ancient city of Hebron. But if the entire portion speaks about Jacob's last few years in Egypt, as well as his departure from the living, then doesn't it seem kind of silly to name the entire Torah portion Vayechi, which means, and he lived? Is naming something the exact opposite of what it really is a good marketing strategy?
Lady, come here. I have a product special for you, such a special lady. It's a candle, and it smells just like strawberry. Special for you, you need to have it.
Oh, I just threw the diaper out 4 minutes ago.
What are you talking about? This candle from the Dead Sea, look, smells like strawberry. Here, I was...
Like, if someone's dying, why call that process life? And what about the last 6 weeks that we've been talking about Jacob's actual life and his struggles? If anything, shouldn't those portions be called after Jacob's life? Because they actually speak about his life? And as always, Chassidic philosophy teaches us an incredible perspective on what life actually means. You see, according to the Torah, just being a piece of meat with blood running through you doesn't necessarily mean that you're alive. Even enjoying the thrills of life still doesn't mean that someone is truly alive. Because you see, for the Torah, life is synonymous with truth. And truth never changes. You know, we all know the nature of the physical body. It's only temporary, and eventually it'll get wrinkled and old. And it's all downhill from there. So that can't possibly define what life is all about.
Oh, that's ridiculous, Rabbi Benny. If you have wrinkles, go to Dr. Green. The guy does magic with wrinkles.
But if people allow their spirit to take charge of their life, and with that positive energy they influence the world around them to be better and grow in their divine living, now that's something that transcends physical limitations. Divine, God-conscious living is something that lasts forever, and only gets stronger and stronger even after the physical body is long gone rotten. So the spiritual influence is the true definition of life according to the Torah.
How's he doing, doctor?
I'm so sorry. He's not living.
What? But he only had a sore throat. How did it happen?
A life of Torah. He's not living a life of Torah. I mean, he's breathing and awake, but he's not living. And that's why during the last few weeks, when the Torah tells us all about Jacob's physical life, growing up and starting a family, Jacob's being alive isn't stressed. Because sure, he was also living a spiritual, holy life too. But who's to say that his divine lifestyle wouldn't change with the constantly evolving circumstances around him? Like, how strong would his spiritual life be if, say, he lived in a more harsh environment, like maybe Egypt? And what about when he passes away and his physical presence is gone from this world? Will his spiritual impact still survive? Will it thrive? So it's only this week that we see just how alive Jacob really was and continues to be. When we see his beautiful family following his teachings and growing in his legacy and dream, then we know that in truth, Jacob's never even gone away. Because his true life, that which really matters, is getting stronger and stronger every day, changing the world for the better. In your life, it's not the physical pleasures or the thrilling experiences that make you alive, because at some time or other, all of those will fade into nothingness. Rather, living is about the small acts of goodness and kindness that you share with others, the love and compassion that you give, and even the Torah study and the mitzvahs that you do. Those positive energies will last forever. So add another penny to charity. Light your Shabbat candles this week. Call someone you love and make him smile, and then you'll truly be alive and kicking. Shabbat Shalom and L'chaim, to life.
Ain't no road to happiness, 'cause happiness is the road. Enjoy every moment of your life, and you can be happy without love, and you can be